sent you a DM. Alright. Now, we're back with World of Horror. That's like the third time in a row I had to play this on my day off. But I do like playing this game. Go for a little more of the custom playthrough. Let's see here. Feel free to ask about anything with the characters after the stream. Yeah, I'll do that. Alright, let's see. What can I spell here? Arkham. Password. Okay. I think I could do that. It'll fit. Bubba. Bubba. Oh yeah, I also noticed that the suitcase says it came from Arkham, Massachusetts. You know where that is. That's Lovecraft Country. What the? Wait, did you just show up in the stream for a bit? Okay. Continue. Alright, we're back over here to City of Shibuya, Japan of 1980X. Right after I just came from Arkham, Massachusetts. You know, where the first bit of like where any sort of Lovecraftian horror is. The code that kept crashing the game? Oh yeah, yeah. The code that crashes the game is games. Because it was right after I made like you know, the Game Boy Color overlay you see right here. And then I decided, you know what, put this in games. And that kept crashing the game. So I just changed it to color instead. Now after the vacation from Massachusetts of Arkham, we have it over here in Japan with some rogue figures gathered at night. And some people missing and some terror over at the seaside. A lot of technology advancing. Even though it's still the 80s, it's always the 80s. Everybody loves the 80s. Even the old gods themselves, Eldritch Beings, they're gonna massacre this entire island here. And all I have left is this rad car. Some clues, spells, maybe some sanity. Well, I made it off the train, and my suitcase that says Bubba on it. Alright, who do I want to pick up?
No.
Aiko is pretty much one of the better ones here, especially since she starts with the combat speed bonus. She's really fast. Haru though. Extra strength, but he starts out with cigarettes. Just... I think I was playing as her last time, and I had like a really good combo going with this one perk. That means with all the allies that I've gathered, it literally sped up my combat actions, meaning that I could do as much as 12 or 10 damage in one hit, and I could do that twice. I will go for this character again. Aiko, the swimming team captain. Aiko Takahashi. Some medical history, I don't really like that one. This one is kind of the better of all of them, even if it's like more encounters. 7th curse though, it just means that I can't have I have more money, but I can't have any allies, which is really bad if I'm playing as like Mizuki.
No.
This one is just like all my skill checks are an auto fail. As far as I know, this is the best of all of 4 of these that I have now. Okay, old god mode. There's end this. In this mode, there are no mysteries to solve. Earn points by surviving an endless stream of encounters. I never really tried endless mode. But classic mode is like, just play that. There's also the scenario mode that has been saying coming soon in the future. Coming soon to a theater near you. In a video game next to me. For the past like 3 years. The dev will eventually get back here. Alright. What sort of creature do I want to fight then? Kathak Atorasi? Ithotu. Damage though. Yeah, I'll go for this. Athiolash. I tried that last time, but I was just so close from beating that. From 4 out of the 5 ones, I could have actually won that. I just got so unlucky with this curse that branded me. It increased the doom really high. And I guess by the time I reached the tower, it would be too late. Jackass, Goizo. The other mirror side. Resting increases doom. You know what? Just go with Ithotu. The Library of Alexandria. Burned down. Perfect black marble statue. Could very well just cause that. Alright, let's get started with some of this. Police station, I could randomize that. Let's go change it like this. I'll add like an illegal gun right there. There's really nothing in the village. Maybe the apartment. That's it? The only thing that really affects this randomizing thing is really just downtown and school. Because everywhere else has like, yeah, that's... okay. They know. Alright. The cult members are on my trail. Got myself an empty bottle, but what am I going to do with that? Is it going to rain? I don't know. Now, who's peeking through my, my door here? No one. Alright. Watching. Minor earthquake in the seaside region. Got myself like an empty bottle here, so what can I do with that? I could store some liquids, whatever that I could do with that. I know what I could do with that, and that involves like taking a bath, fill up that bottle, and a little bit of XP as well. Some water here would give me like one more. You know, the thing is, this is bath water. Why does it have to be exactly from like the bathtub where I do that? Alright. Monies. Captain. Gym clothes. Cycleman. Teacher's pet. Bandit jacket. I pretty much like these two a little. I think I'll go with that one instead. Let's see. I only have one of you working? Okay. Now, let's see which ones I could grab here. From a saga of Moonlight Sailors. Spine-chilling story of school scissors. Now, how do I get ending B out of that? Bizarre Brute of Blood-Curling Bodice. That one was just incredibly hard. I actually did manage to win that once, and that was when I fought with, what was that guy's name? You know, the guy that has half of his head just popped off and there's like fungus growing out of it. Nightmare news of noisy nails. Wearing right up where this word. I would like a little bit something new here. Let's see, nightmare. I could just do that one. That one? Nah. This one's just also hard. Geometry teacher. No, I want some of the new mysteries. Where are they? This one. Probably just not that one. Sword. Noise nails. Freakish flood. Finally free and evil evict. And flood. Coma. Okay, where's the one that I just... There, that's the one I want to get. That one's easy. I guess that one's also easy. It has to involve with this, the Prism Cape one. Okay, I guess I have an idea here. Start off with you and then go around in a circle. Okay, here we go. The eerie episode of Evolving Eels. While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around. It's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. That weird dude is back. You know, the one who studies fish. You shrug, opening the door. Kana follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, she returns with 2 cans of soda. Aren't you curious? What weird fish did he bring this time? She grins. You know, having my ally here, her entire appearance, she is very androgynous. I keep confusing her for either being male instead of female. until then, and the only aspect where it told me who she was literally at the introduction to the eel episode. It's where it said she, and she had 2 sodas here. Friendly neighbor and important. Okay. Kind of looks around. Did you hear that? Never mind. Alright. I saw the creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside his apartment. But what weird fish did he find this time? Will he check it out? He will surely recognize me if I try to do it myself. Please? Well, before that, I was gonna actually prepare, but last time when I had like the pig toy, while it did give me a little bit more damage protection, you know, damage protection, it left me very unlucky. I mean, it was like minus luck and perception. Okay, we'll go travel downtown, go shop for some items. If you have like the steak knife, no steak knife. Flashlight could be good. I could give myself some more from just having the compass here. Flashlight's good. These are good items. Okay, grab me this compass here and equip that. And let's start with, well, yeah, you are right here. Hey, dork, I'm with you. Why are we going to my place? Yeah, we're right next to you. Okay. Now investigating apartments. The vending machine. Wander through an empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brands of sodas inside, but you really could use a drink. What I would like out of this would be, I don't know which one. The expensive ones could be as much as like $2, or the cheapest one would be $1. Dexterity check. Success. You buy a can of off-brand soda and take a sip. Tastes a little odd, but you enjoy the drink anyway. Didn't really cost me anything. Dude's working at school, right? We could break into his office. What do you mean we shouldn't? It must be empty because he just came back and his classes begin next week. Alright. I could go to... Let's go recruit some allies. There's only like 3 of you here. If Triple O didn't make those drawings, then who did? A little bit of an observation here. Forum members. Give me a break. I guess you didn't really want to get recruited here. You said the same thing. Kohaku. Nope. They're all 3 of them are reading horror manga. They don't want help at all. Okay, and you gave me like the first 2 whenever I find a ghost. Bow Bow. I can't really talk to her anyways. Are all 3 of them the same thing? Yeah. They're not gonna help at all. Guess I'm doing this alone. Alright. Let's go investigate the school. Investigating library. The hell is this? Non-Euclidean 101. Impossible angles and seemingly moving lines make your head spin. I don't even have Akumi here to help me. I did try to get an ally, but they're not here. Stare in disbelief. How is this possible? And guaranteed -1 reason. The neighbor's office at school is empty. You do find a few jars, all filled with weird, eel-like fish. Despite your protest, Kana decides to take 1 jar home. Have you ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. You have a feeling it's watching us? How can she sip her soda so calmly? This creepy creature. Alright, let's go over to the seaside and help out. There's some other stuff I could do here. Let's go to the illegal den. Raiko, huh? It will be fine, trust me. If I hire this ally, it'll give me like plus 15 doom. But also complete a mystery grants me like $1 more. Wine bottle. Plus 3 reason, and then flip this card. Bandage. Champagne. Can of acid? Deals 7 damage to eldritch enemies. And I guess the best thing to do would be to hire an ally. Alright. The naive socialite. Okay. The neighbor's office at school is empty. You do find a few jars all filled with... Oh yeah, we already just did that. We're just going to the seaside here. Investigate the seaside. We're going to do this twice. Investigating seaside. Do like that Raiko right there is an appearance here. Suddenly, the air around you begins to whirl. A supernatural wave of freezing wind is approaching. Well, I don't even have the arcane grasp. So brace myself. Damn it, I lost some stam. It's too cold. Okay, yeah, that again. Modifiers. Yeah, I see that. Over here on the seaside. Okay, this will be the last bit. Waves again? Oh, this one's good. The waves lazily wash up the shore. You take a deep breath. The fresh sea air clears your head. That's pretty nice, honestly. But it also minus... Okay, fine. You may be going crazy, but you swear something is watching you from the sea. Okay, so that was just a free ride. I need to find a weapon. You got the steak knife. There you are. All the other things are also not bad. No, I need this. Okay, equip that because it's a dex weapon, and it's really good in the hands of Aiko. Okay, now go back to the apartments here, and let's go investigate. This staircase. Struggling artist. Mr. Triple O. Your neighbor is a horror mega artist. He's struggling to come up with a satisfying ending for his newest story. This guy right here is meant to be like Junji Ito. Well, before the redesign, to make him look a little bit more generic instead of actually being Junji Ito himself. You can still sort of see him in let's see. You went to I think scenario B instead of scenario A. Alright. I can either share my experience, would mean that less of this. Come up with his own stuff. This. I would actually like to trigger that. Ooh, what's that picture? Uh-oh. You catch a glimpse of the painted thing. Suddenly, you feel very weak and excuse yourself to leave. Something truly evil has you in its grasp. I'm gonna need to trigger that at least 3 more times. Just to have them show up. Yes! Yeah. Well. I don't know how lucky I'll get to, or unlucky in this case, to have something truly evil find me. Okay. I've seen them burning some notes behind our apartment building. Let's go and check it out. Is this eel even alive? Well, I don't know if it's alive or not. Let's go. Investigating apartment. You hear rustling on the other side of your apartment door. Someone is trying to get in. Oh, hell no. The apartment stalker's here. Ooh. -2 on this front. Okay. I have a 50% chance to hit. What? Okay, that's not good. What I'm gonna do here and distract you. I could try to do like mega hits, but what if I miss the entire time? But there's also a chance if I hit you. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit you 5 times, and all 5 of the coin flips miss. But they can also very well hit. It would be 20. There's this one that's, let's see, a little bit more, like 15 more. So that's bad, honestly. Still 50% chance if I want to do that. A little bit of an attack boost, or this one to guarantee that. I'm trying to decide what to use here. To dodge myself is like a... It's like a rolling that's dex based. The higher I go, the more this would miss. Well, they would miss. I'm gonna do something like this. There's a coin flip. The worst it could do would be like I do this 3 times, and I would only and I would succeed, and I would only lose like maybe 6 HP, or 4 actually. Let me do this. Go for it. Oh hell yeah! Been concussed because you smashed a bat in my head. 4 coin flip. Let me say that again. 4 coin flips successful, and I missed only once. If only I can get that much luck when I'm concussion. -1 to knowledge until the end of the mystery. Now, if only I can get that lucky when I was fighting. When I'm playing like Pokemon TCG Pocket with the Misty card, just giving me like more of that. Guarantee this. Go. Smash. Wait, what's that? Pick it up. Well, would you look at that? A baseball bat. It's a blunt, two-handed, strength-based weapon. The snake knife is technically better here, but it does more damage and it has a higher chance to hit. There is like a secret thing I could do. I just need another bat for this to work. I need the baseball bat and aluminum bat. I think there's one over in like... Where's that one mystery I have? Oh, I know. Damn it, I don't have the centipede mystery active. Kinda was right. Someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of the papers look salvageable. You both return to your apartment and try to decipher the notes. What's the notes say here? Yeah, that. Alright. That's so weird. Your neighbor really was into eels, is it? It seems. You begin to wonder if spying on your neighbor was a good idea to begin with. I don't know either. Put that in storage and this as well. Alright. Now let's go ahead and investigate the apartments. Investigating corridor. Your compass helps you find your way too. The visitor. Not the visitor from like the shadow over cyberspace, but just regular ass visitor. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up! Shouts the deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there! Get closer to see us or call the police. Sure. Alright. Failure, damn it. I had a higher amount of dex for this, but that rolled an 11 there. Before you can answer, the door's letterbox suddenly opens, and an unknown invader tries to look inside. You lurch back in shock. The man sees you and tries to get in, screaming curses the whole time. Neighbor calls the police and the attacker escapes from your apartment building. Got like -2 reason from this. I could do a little bit of healing from this. Let's go travel home and rest. Okay, rest at home for a little bit. It'll help out with some more stam and reasoning. Of course, it's gonna raise the doom by 3. There must be something more we can learn. I'll try to break into his apartment tomorrow morning. I wonder what he's hiding in there. You shrug non-committally. Just wish you could throw this damn jar into the trash. I guess that would be guaranteed. So what else can I grab on this side? I only have like $1 there. Investigating beach. Cool air suddenly fills your mouth. It tastes metallic. Before you can react, you hear a low growling sound coming from behind you. Uh-oh, the hell is that? Canis, the lunar cat. A lunar cat? I may be able to take you out, actually, real easily too. I can't really do a second one then. If I could do this. If I lose on a 95% chance to hit, I'm going to flip. That was like last time, but it was at like 69% apparently. It did have like a weird amount of incrementation on the power there. Alright, launch the sequence. Gotcha! Canis the lunar cat. This thing had like a low amount of HP. Thinking about how stupid it is of Kana to try and break into your neighbor's apartment, you go to sleep. You spend an entire day waiting for Kana. Where the hell is she? Well, I don't know where she is. Oh yeah, I have this right here. This thing will go away. I mean, I can go to the school nurse. Treat some minor injuries like this. I don't really use any knowledge. Alright. Investigating library. Oh, Kana's missing. The hell is this? Sculptures. You enter the art workshop. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures. A bizarre mask hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. A concussion is anything but minor. Lol. Well, yeah. Maybe even if it's a little bit, but no. You shouldn't really be sleeping with a concussion. But it just calls it like a minor injury. All it does is like -1 knowledge, and I don't really use that stat. Well, unless I'm doing something that involves knowledge, which it would be like looking at all this art. Realistic sculpture? Which one I'm choosing from? Check out the masks. Huh. One mask looks similar to the design you once saw in the cult book. Take it with you. That's a free mask. What? Didn't I just defeat this guy? And he dropped his bat. Alright. But okay, I have turned into the robber that tried to assault me over in the first fight. Alright. Well, it's armor if I fight any humans. Kana has been missing since yesterday. You decided to check out the neighbor's apartment yourself. You know what? This mask may be better than the stuffed toy that I could have gotten if I... well, the thing is, the stuffed toy is technically better than this mask because it's -1 damage reduction to everything, while the Stalker's mask is only to humans. But how many am I gonna fight there? Oh wait, no, never mind. It's 1 more damage to humans. Okay, the neighbor's kitchen. You cautiously enter your neighbor's kitchen. You are shocked to see countless jars filled with eels, flailing around relentlessly. Where the hell is Kana? Well, she's over here in the bedroom. Alright. You finally find Kana. I found the neighbor, but when his eye burst, I slipped on the blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid there's something in my own eye now, too. Oh no. There's only like 2 options here. Either go to the hospital, or puncture her eye now. The signature scene of the world of horror. This is a correct option, but alright. Brace yourself, because this is not good. No, I don't really want to poke the eye, but it is asking me. Oh. And all the little eels just come right out of it. Do we have to? Yes, we do. Shocked, you see countless tiny eels crawling out of your friend's eye in all directions. Will Kana even survive the blood loss? Spoiler alert, yes she does. Oh yeah, if you notice this, well, if you look at this at the Twitch, you. Yeah, it's all gross. All the little eels just crawling out of her eye here. And the blood as well. I can see over in the Twitch category section that this image is what's been used for World of Horror. Ophthalmology 1. You rush to the hospital with Kana, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately to the operating theater, and you collapse on the chair in the waiting area. Now go ahead and fall asleep. Ooh, Kana's joined me. Wake up, dude! You've been sleeping for over 3 hours. You groggily open your eyes to see your friend. Kana is wearing an eye patch. Not so pretty anymore, huh? I couldn't exactly tell the doctors the truth about what happened. I'm pretty sure I won't be winking with my left eye anytime soon. Uh, well, you really shouldn't be joking about that so soon after this entire mess. Anytime soon? Yeah, yeah. But thank you for saving my life. Ooh, rare event. She joins me. Success. She also has a -1 damage from attacks during combat encounters. Oh, so she's the one that gives me damage reduction. You know what's great about this mission here? Well, this mystery is that there's a chance for Kanata to join me on my adventures. And I finally got her as an ally. Nice. Okay. You're still processing the events of the previous night. Corpse-eating eels that lay their eggs in eyes. I don't like that. Anything that have to do with eyes is already really bad. Especially if you're let's see. I think that was that one thing that was pretty horrifying to look at. Where was it? Dead Space? No, I think it was like Mass Effect. Yeah, that one machine that looks at your eye, and if you mess up the QETEs, well, it suddenly rams its needle straight into your eye, lying you dead. That one's just terrible. Sitting with your friend Kana before your apartment building, you watch the police officers emptying out your neighbor's place. Well, I got the ending A out of that. Got like extra XP, not a lot of XP really. Thorough investigation, I did get that side quest. Still hope. Well, there will be. We're not stopping the old one, we're just stalling. And Raiko gives me $1. Okay. What do I get here? Hot bath, improved resting at home. I could rest up a lot more here. Fast swimmer. Faster. This is a good one. Oh, but I do know that there's certain events that need some of these. Specifically either hot bath or folklore studies. Mostly this one. Trying to understand which one to choose from. Because if I didn't have those, I would just choose fast swimmer. It's good one just to have this. It just means that I get to attack much faster. And I would just add more dex. Maybe a little bit more strength. Just so that I can have at least 8 of this. So that when I get to the lighthouse, I would pass the skill check. At least for all of these right here, I need at least 8. If not, well, I get some hurt. Let's see. There is this one that needs like folklore studies. There's this other one that could use that one as well. But this for more options is good. You know what? Give me the folklore studies. I want to see that one event that requires this. Okay. The Heart of Darkness. Imposing shadow cast, but the old lighthouse is getting longer each day. There's like one more floor. Instead of 4, there's 5 of them. Is that the shadow I'm looking at? Alright. Then the mailbox. That's a small key. Nothing in the drawer because I already picked that up. The ghost gray mist enveloped the whole town. Alright. TV host is getting a big octopus. At least that's what she claims, but there's way too many tentacles. I don't really know what to do here. VHS. I think I did have one, but that didn't really help out. Probably just use this and have like another empty bottle with me. Not like an extra amount here. Take a bath and just fill that back up. And give me some more reasoning. Let's see, anything peeping out here? Something truly evil is not even there. Okay. Let's go ahead and start that mystery. Alright, now what do I have here? Painting, I'll save that for last. That one, that's second to last. This one, I should do this early. Red coat thing, or I need to get NDB out of that. having that one rare event where I got that baseball bat. If I had like the two missions where, let's see, I mean the two mysteries that involved me going to the school and the one about the centipede pervert, I would get the second bat and I get that achievement, which would be another unlockable. Okay, I'm just going in a circle here. It'll be you, you, and you in that order. Chilling Chronicle of a Crimson Cape. Hey, Papito, with me now. Come on, come on. Set yourself right here. There you go. There's the blanket for you. Alright. A new game is spreading up among your friends. A dare to stay in the unused school restroom after classes. A dare to meet Akamanto. It's this guy right here. What was originally harmless fun has turned deadly. The body of a boy was found last week. The school principal has banned the game. That's only made it more popular. Akamanto must be stopped before another kid is killed. I believe I read a story about this beforehand, where Akamanto, or whoever this the story actually belongs to, offers you two pieces of colored paper, red paper or blue paper. Now, whichever one you choose, well, it'll just lead to the same thing. Either taking your flesh or just taking your memory, or something else. Alright. One of your friends says he doesn't believe in curses, and he intends to complete the dangerous dare. Gather gossip about the current mystery, wherever I can find that, which would be involving school. Alright, got any gossip? When Akamanto asks which paper you want, you must refuse everything. That's it. Chari waves at you. It sounds strange, but I believe you. Ooh, extra dex. Thank you for that, Carrie. It's been hard to sleep lately. Not taking their pen apart and putting it back together over and over again. You were always such a kidder. How did you do on your English exam? No time for that. Alright. There's some versions of the legend. Everyone agrees you can't take anything the man offers you, though. Okay, this will help me get ending B, I think. Actually, that was really easy. Let's go investigate the school. Investigating classroom. Ooh. She said she would do everything to be with you, even if it meant to cheat death itself. Oh, what the hell is a stalker girl? Well, I can try and defeat her as fast as I can, if possible. The more decks I have, the better this will be. This will just be all. Yo, attack! 65%. Go for it. Missed? What the hell? Zombie stalker girl. I missed 4 times and only hit once. This is like the exact opposite of the other one. I hate that. Oh man. And that was like 65% chance to hit. Enemy regains health? And how much though? I must have jumps at me with an eerie scream. I hate that. Just missing 4 times. Little attack boost may help. 5 instead. Keep attacking. Missed. Run it back. Yes, I'll try and run it back. Don't bite me. I'll attack you. Wait, what's that? Ooh. Dropped around like an occult diary. Oh, that's useful. Go ahead and just use that immediately. You burned the cursed diary. That's what I did? Okay, resolved. Other than missing 4 times in a row on something that should be more likely for me to hit. You know, I only did end up losing like only 2 stam and reasoning from that. You reported it to your principal, who promised he will take care of it. With your friend safe for now, you should look into the legend. Maybe records in the city's library make mention of Akamanto. Alright, going downtown to see what we can get here. There was like moments where I need money, but I didn't have anything to help from the police station. Because if I give it a little bit of experience, I get some money from that. Every 5 XP gives me $1. I'm gonna go to the seaside and see if there's like a flashlight. You got a flashlight on you? I need that. A shovel is not so bad either. See, flare gun. Probably sell like this bottle of water. Just grab one of those. Deals 2 damage to target enemy. I want the flashlight though. Slot B. I have a stalker mask though. This will be useful for well, it won't help with the stalker mask though. It'll be useful in certain events where I need a light source. Yeah, I'm gonna equip the mask though. You reported it to your principal, promised to take care of it. With your friends safe for now, you should look into it. Oh, I already did read that. Okay. Let's go investigate a street. Ah, not this guy again. Alright. What do I want to sacrifice? If I want to sacrifice some stamina, some reasoning, or doom. Out of funds. Yeah, I just bought the flashlight and you give me this guy. I guess I'll go for... You know what? Peace of mind. Man smiles, handing you an envelope. I feel like you've made a huge mistake. Yeah, I already did. There was like no good options here. Either a little bit more stamina or reasoning. Or maybe some doom here. You read a story about a vengeful samurai known for wearing a crimson red cape. Interesting find for sure, but you need to find more information. I guess it would be useful if I only want stamina, but what if when I fought Akamoto, he just does huge amounts of damage and I'm already low on stam? Or reasoning. Just like the best I could do. Okay. Now investigating a classroom. Stubborn receptionist. Getting access to the student database would certainly speed up your investigation, but the receptionist would never allow it. If only there was a way to make her go away for a while. If I had my ally, Cosme Nakawa, the other nurse, that would be helpful. Go ahead and try and talk to her. That's a failure. And that's like +2 more doom. You weren't able to convince the receptionist to let you access the database. This has been a waste of time. Surely. One of the articles mentioned a young doctor who performed life-saving surgery on a victim of a brutal assault. The assault happened in a toilet stall. Maybe he still works at the hospital and can share some information. I don't know how well that goes, but let's see. Investigating corridor. The sleepy nurse. You enter the hospital looking for information about a certain patient. The main corridor is dark and strangely empty. You spot a nurse at the registration booth. She's asleep from exhaustion. I would let her sleep. First aid perk. I don't think I've had some XP that would help with that. Now, why would I want to set the trash can on fire? Okay, which one of these would is good for that? Let her sleep. You abandon the idea of stealing the patient's documents. However, this gave me more doom. But it does mean the threat level here is -1. I'm still gonna have to go back, well, the hospital's right next to it. That'll look like -1 on that one. You learn that the doctor suddenly left the hospital after the latest murder, taking all the records with him. Why would he do that? That's not the only bad news. Your friend didn't come to school today. And another body has supposedly been found. Uh-oh, who died? Investigating a gym. Anatomy class. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. That's an old anatomy model, and its heart is beating. Besides, you almost make sick, and I lose a stamp from that. The principal has ordered the school to be closed down for the investigation. Investigating another alley. Didn't I just... I guess not then. World of Terror. Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of the house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, around as if he's checking for any unwanted followers. What could it mean? Go ahead and follow the weird man, or just do nothing. Quick thinking. I don't think when I leveled up there was an option for that. Ooh, perception check success. The door is locked, but you repeat the knocking pattern the suspicious man used. A moment later, the door opened, and a surprised teen with greasy hair asked, "Who the hell you are?" Mistaking these nerds for cultists sure is embarrassing, but deep inside you're relieved. -2 doom. If I fail that, would that be exactly what it's supposed to be? Where it's not really just a bunch of nerds pretending to be cultists? Let me grab some coffee here. You break the window and get inside the school unnoticed. The cursed toilet is located on the 3rd floor. Get over there! I'm now investigating a corridor. We're on the 2nd floor before we get to the 3rd one. Uh-oh. Suddenly, a window behind you breaks with a bang. Startled, you noticed a masked man, hunting rifle in his hands. Silent and calm, the man loads another bullet in. Oh no, it's you again! It's this guy with the hunting rifle. I think I remember being able to defeat you easily. Especially since I've had an 80% chance to hit. Okay, if I do this... Extra... I double that. Oh, that's 8. Okay. So if each one of these is like 5 damage, that would be 10. Okay, let me try this out. This. Okay, that should do it. Attack! Gotcha! Wait, what's that? Ooh, the guy dropped his hunting rifle. A gun? It's a illicit firearm. But do I have any bullets? I have no bullet here. Is there one loaded in? Perception based, huh? Now the thing about this thing is that since there's no bullet, it just acts like another club. You know, like this baseball bat I'm holding. But it scales off perception. Makes sense. You're looking you're using it to aim. An old rifle. An old rifle. And if I actually do have a bullet, it does 32 damage. Guaranteed to kill at least one old god, or maybe the boss. Lucky me. There is no turning back now. You step into this last stall and close the door behind you. Investigate the cursed toilet. Legend alive. You wait in the stall, trying to be as quiet as possible. Suddenly, squish, squeak. You hear the sound of rubber boots as an unknown liquid drips on the tile. Squish, squeak. You can see the top of his head. He's taller than any man you've ever seen. Squish, squeak. The door slowly opens. Prepare yourself. The red cape. A masked man dressed in a red coat, clearly too tall for the ceiling, emerges from the outside. Tell me. His voice sounds like a faulty radio. Would you like red paper or blue paper? I mean, you don't even want to ask. What he's gonna do is just grab you by the neck and just slash your throat. I don't want anything from you. It's getting darker. The tall man in the red coat slowly takes their mask off as stall walls wither and rot, and reality starts to crumble. It's not just the mask, it's their face. This guy is faceless here. 33, oh no. 60% chance. There's like only one way to do this. It would be nice if I could use this hunting rifle. If I had a bullet, it would be only just one out of that. No bullets though. the best I could do is try and just knife you all the way here. Alright, go for it. 60% chance. Go, attack. Wow, that's pretty good though. Only 3 out of 5. Keep attacking. Not bad. And now, take you out. And again, just in case. Where are you? Don't choke me. Take that! Defeated Akamato's true form, mostly just by spamming the knife attack. That was ending A. Oh, ending A? I guess I missed out on ending B. When you wake up, you find yourself back in the toilet stall. Thinking it was all a dream, you stand up only to hear a crack from under your shoe. There lies a broken crimson mask. Akamato might return one day, but now you know the ancient horrors can be defeated. Well, only for this guy right here. We still have to face off Ithotu. Okay, there's still hope. Maybe. And also, Raikou gave me $1. Alright. New level up. What you got? I could get fast swimmer again. Running shoes. Smaller doom penalty from running from combat. Discipline. What's that on top? Which one? This one? It's a fast swimmer perk. Let's see here. Regain stamina for all successful event checks. No. What? Which one? The top of the screen with the arrow and question mark. Oh, you mean this one? That's something truly evil. I don't know where they will be, but they're evil. Okay, I'll choose this option here, and a little bit more to. Let's see, knowledge or charisma. Probably something for a bit of knowledge, or maybe luck, honestly. Write me some more knowledge. Okay. Arcane Storm. Local scientists are baffled. An unprecedented aurora-like event has bathed the entire town in an unnatural green glow. Reason cost of all spells? Uh-oh. Huh, an aurora effect. It's kind of weird having like a shadow and aurora at the same time. Heart of darkness with that. Aurora Borealis? In this time, place, time of year, it lies directly on top of the city of Okinawa. Well, yes, at this time of year. At this time of day? In this part of the country? Sure, I'll take that key. Look lies entirely within your city. Well, yes. Let's see. The search for the missing person. It's you. May I see it? No. You're just gonna need to look out the window for that. I mean, yeah, but yeah, no. Alright. Seems to be someone over on that side now. Now let's see. I think there was like over here. Where is it? Oh, that's the wrong one. I don't think it was that one. It must be outdoorsman that I need to grab. Because let's see. Once I saw that one event, I can. There's a chance for me to unlock a new character, wherever they could be. Relentless rumors of a residual recluse. Is this again? I got like I kind of two-tried this boss last time when I had like clap bow, and now I have bow bow. How lucky would I get for doing that a third time? Let's go for this one. The bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin. Decades roll on, the technology has developed further. These days, computer bulletin board software allows computers to communicate over the phone line. We've been over this. Like it's like a sort of invention of like before social media, more like a prototype of like a messaging board, but it's more of a bulletin board. All it takes is a computer and a modem. Anybody can connect to a bulletin system, or even host one of their own. Once you connect, you can read all of the messages on that bulletin, even post your own to start a conversation. Many use them to share files or to chat about their favorite topics, from video games to sports to idol culture. I don't really like idol culture that much. Most of the music just starting to sound the same. But in the wake of a sudden string of weird suicides, things aren't all fun and games. Rumors have surfaced that the deaths are linked to a bulletin system operated from somewhere within Shiwakawa. What is behind the suicides? And how could so many people all be driven to take their own lives? Well, we'll go ahead and just solve that. Even if the rumored bulletin system's phone number is found, there's no hope to investigate without a computer that can connect to it. Maybe the school library has one that works. Gotta go ahead and investigate the forest to do this twice. Now, if I could get like another bullet here, I could probably use the hunting rifle. Is there a bullet in this thing? No, I don't have any. I guess I'll just keep with the stake knife, no? Okay. So, legal den or heart. Do you have any bullets? Let's see. Cigarettes? No, I don't need that. I don't need any of this. Hey, it's Dwayne the Ewok Johnson. I'm the best, yeah. Yeah, go ahead and hire him as an ally. I got like more strength out of this. I could probably use the baseball bat. That's what you mean by Iwa? Yes. Can you smell what the Iwa's cooking? He's a chef, of course. Yeah, Iwa is the Japanese word for rock. Or stone. It's either of those two. Alright. Now let's go to the forest and see what I can do over here. Gotta investigate the forest a bit for this thing. Watching back one of the Super Mario 64 Decades later stream, because you said that. Months later, now I know. I think it was during that stream where I was probably doing like some sort of joke about the rock guys over there. Can you smell what the Iwa's cooking? Alright, investigating thicket. I got some allies here. Upcoming exhibition. Ah, no. The museum started hanging up posters promoting a Greek art exhibition in the forest. Unaware of the danger, the opening night may prove to be the last night for all of us. Ithotu is coming, and now you know the date. Yeah. Alright. I gotta get lucky with this. Investigating another thicket. I have a steak knife, actually. I can actually use this. The parasitic organism burrows under the bark, undulating slowly. And the white sand's here. Okay. Now, I remember this right here. If I investigate this, I would get some sort of item. Cutting it open. It's dangerous here. Stamina penalty increased? What? You cut the tree and quench your thirst with the dark red sap. Some extra stam here, but I also that's pretty much just two. After searching deep in the woods for some time, you discover the body of a young student clutching a note. Yes, and I have to go back to store items here. I can't really use the hunting rifle. Oh, yeah, right there. Forest note. Yeah, just listen to the voice of humanity. You know what I could do is just try and fight the entity there. Man. If I can get some more missions telling me to go to the forest, I may have a chance to find this character. I think I still need like the outdoorsman perk. Okay. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the library. I think I've already said that. Investigating library. I don't even have an empty bottle. I mean, I could probably just use this, right? Let's see. Drink this. Well, I can't use it. Okay, it can't be active here. Well, that's some extra water. It wasn't even empty. And it won't even unlock itself. Oh well. The corridor is flooded by a black sludge that's slowly oozing from underneath the door of the chemistry classroom. A damp, moldy stench grows as you get closer. How are you going to get to the other side? Well, I either take a detour or risk it through. Or if I had an empty bottle at the time, then I could just stuff it in the bottle. Alright, risk going through. Ooh, success. You see a sudden movement near your ankle. Just in time to jump away from something trying to bite your leg. You will get safely to the other side. While the school library's computer doesn't have a modem, you happen to bump into a member of the computer club while asking around. She apparently just got a new system and is willing to let you borrow hers. Thanking her, you arrange to meet at her home in the city. Alright. Now let's go back to investigating another alley. Uh-oh. Suddenly, an empty bottle smashes on the wall behind you. You cover yourself from the glass fragments and notice a masked assailant holding a baseball bat. Oh? It's you! Oh! There's a chance. There's a chance I could get this to work. I could unlock this character if everything lines up right. So far, I have like this mask, and I have Kana to help me, having like -1. And this mask will help me do more damage, 5 instead of 4. Let's go for it. Iwa, come help me. Gotcha. Defeated the rioter. But what's that? Ooh, the prescription. I think she always drops this thing here. Where could you fill a prescription like this? Alright. Okay. I think it's over here. The school nurse? Or the pharmacy? Let me go to the pharmacy. Pain medication. I don't think it's here. I don't even have enough, for what I need here. For a little bit more knowledge. Sewing kit could be useful. I think I went in the wrong one. Damn it. It's the school nurse here. Oh boy, why do you look so weird? Let's see, prescription. Did I even do this right? It's for an expensive pharmacy drug. I probably should have just... Okay, I gotta go back there. The school nurse. Pharmacy, yeah. It was either the two there. I just needed to check this out. Alright, that was like a little waste here. Going back to the pharmacy. Let's see. Oh, right here. Fill a prescription, cost 4 funds. I don't have enough. Okay, sell the bottle. Okay, it's right here. Now, where would you find a girl who dropped it? I don't even know how to do that now. You fill the prescription and receive a drug. Where is that located in? Okay. Now that I got it, I gotta look this up really quickly because I gotta figure out how I get this. Okay. The World of Horror Wiki and see the prescription because now that I have it. Okay, prescriptions. Let's see. Oh, I see. So that's where it is. Okay, go to the illegal den here. There you are. Entering the illegal den, you instantly recognize the girl who attacked you and drop the prescription. You throw the expensive medicine on the table before getting closer. Is that the drug for my grandma? Her eyes lit up. I thought it was gone forever. But why would you help me at that? At all? Explain what's currently happening. Okay, so that's what I needed. I just needed to go to the illegal den with the prescription. And the pharmacy. I think most of the times when I actually do find you, the pharmacy is not open, and I just keep going to the school nurse by accident. Or when I actually did have like the prescription and the pharmacy, I didn't have enough money. Well, now I have a new unlockable a character to choose from. New achievement unlocked. I'll help you. Name's Miku, by the way. Miku? Well, you're not here, though. Huh. New achievement unlocked. Hell yeah. I get to choose you next time. Oh, but that did waste a bit because I didn't know which one it was. And I was already there, too. I just didn't look at the thing. Alright. Just put that back here. If I ever need that... Oh yeah, it's this right here, yeah. So that's what that was. There's a new counter right now for the next... Okay. You lug your cardboard box of PC parts up to your apartment. Stairs. Teeth clench as you heave it one step at a time. God damn, a computer's heavy. Investigating corridor. Next move. As you prepare a bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so maybe ice cold water is a good idea. The hot bath will give you more stamina, the cold one's more reasoning. Damn it, unless I failed. Oh man, look at that. 12 out of my 10. Alright then, I get less stamina out of that. You wipe the sweat from your brow as you finally finish setting up the computer in your bedroom. After a few tests, you are now certain that everything is functional. Newscast on the TV says that the suicide rate is still climbing. Worse, the morbid trend is beginning to catch on in other nearby towns. You need to act quickly. It was like a certain moment where moment where I could have accidentally just figured that out if I was looking for like more bullets here. So Miku was hiding over the illegal den. There was only like 2 options here and no other one else, but alright. Investigating a staircase. Oh? Unfinished painting. The counter has gone up. I think I need like 2 more for this to happen. While examining the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished picture of a face hidden in the shadow. Something truly evil is getting closer. Uh-oh. That's not good. Hoping to find a lead, you head to the hospital. With how many deaths there have been, the hospital is in chaos. Staff look exhausted, but the receptionist lets her head down onto the desk. Wait, it's female? I don't know, it could very well be. As far as I know, when something truly evil shows up, it mostly just shows up as either in a drawing, a sketch, as a sculpture, as a painting, you know, stuff like that. And it always ends up being on superimposed on like a sketch of a girl. Let's see. You slip out of the waiting room and into the hospital corridor. Alright. I could maybe use a little bit of healing here. I'm gonna go rest a little bit. Because I could use that. Now investigating the waiting room. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's at 3. Discovered. It's getting closer. When the patient came home one morning covered in scars and babbling about aliens, the police had them committed. They're mumbling something quietly as you pass by. Okay, so if I just had like 1 more this counted up, something truly evil will pass me by. One of the 4 triggers is like you either get the one from the manga artist, the quote-unquote Junji Ito lookalike, and you actually do get that one counter. like if you choose that one option that has this starting up. And then there's that one about the sculpture there. And then randomly, you may encounter it during like little transitional period. Ooh, a success. I got another ally? You immediately understand that the only difference between you and the crazy person is that you haven't been caught yet. Convince them to sneak out and join you in your quest. Kyoko! Oh, it's you! Missing hiker. Oh no, you increased the doom by 5. But I also delivered more damage? Alright. Makes a lot of sense. Well, hopefully I can survive this. Maybe. You overhear 2 nurses talking about a girl whose suicide attempt failed. Apparently she's recovering at her grandparents' home at the village in the city outskirts. To the hospital and make your way to the nearest bus stop. Get ready, because something truly evil is on my way. The cult members are on your trail. You must hurry. What the hell, man? +2 doom. The doom is rising. As you pull into the village bus stop, a news story comes on the bus driver's radio. Entire class of Shibu college students leap in front of the train, hand in hand. You know, there may have been a chance where I could have gotten this just right. You move urgently as you exit the bus and begin searching down the streets. Well, we gotta go ahead and investigate the forest here, or the village. Oh yeah, I have like this one thing. I have folklore studies. I can actually use this one now. Weird funeral. You had no idea that the funeral you've been invited to would end with the guests slashing their hands to feed the deceased with their blood. Stay at the back, shocked by how grotesque it is. Suddenly, the guests turn their heads in your direction. It's your turn now. I think I chose this one, but lost, even when I had like 10 strength. Okay, I have folklore studies. This is now enabled. Use a local tradition as an excuse. Standing over the corpse, you clap 2 times and bow 3 times. Older mourners seem content with the sacrifice and let you go. You can't shake the feeling that the deceased smiles slightly. Really. +10 XP. Currently, the girl at the top of the school said bow bow, but this one's clap clap, bow bow bow. Usually you start with 2 bows. Alright, I mean, maybe that could work out in some ways. 80%. Can I even do this in 2 turns? When you find the girl's house, her grandparents greet you solemnly. They thank you for your efforts to stop the deaths. Forgive her, her grandfather says as he leads you to her bedroom. She's a kind girl. Something has happened to her. Back over to the shrine. I am being followed. What the hell? I got no money again. Okay, I'm just gonna have to give you a jar of blood. Second time I had to find you. I need more stamina here. Okay, the recovering girl is more than happy to not only confirm the bullet's existence, but to give you its number. You have to do what it tells you. Trust me, you won't regret a thing. She beams at you as her grandmother struggles to make her swallow the pain medication. I'll be back to join you all soon. Wait for me, okay? Disquieted, you give the grandparents her phone number. Hastily leave. Alright. Now investigating an inn. Being followed by something truly evil. What? Following a weird gargling sound, you enter an alley. Standing in the shadows, you notice someone wearing a policeman's uniform. But move all along, citizen. Nothing. Be a horrible mistake. Oh, what the hell are you? Lumpy officer? I could do this. Attack, 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 attack. 7 times. Gotcha. Wait, what's that? Huh. Sweet, merciful light, purge this pain. I will. Cut it to pieces. Ooh, handcuffs. While in inventory, lower human enemy's power by 5. Use, defeat a human enemy with 12 or less health remaining. If I fight like a human with this thing, I could just do a citizen's arrest. You're going to jail there, buddy. I'm allowed to do so. Law. This is something I never got beforehand. Will I be able to do so? Huh, did that go down a bit? This is sort of weird. I'm dressed like like the other writer, the first one, where I have like their mask and the baseball bat. While also having like some. Hmm. If I could see that equipped to the character, that would look really funny here, especially with the handcuffs on the side. As soon as you arrive home, you dial the number and put the handset onto the modem. Your heart pounds as the computer fans exhale. The system hums. You hear a brief dial tone, and then it finally connects. Uh-oh, it's this thing again. The bulletin. Welcome home. Do you like it so far? Sure. Say yes. I'm glad. Take your phone off the modem and put it to your ear. Remember the note, of course. Recall the note you found. Could this be the voice of humanity you read about? Bracing yourself, you slowly put the phone to your ear. You don't hear words or voice. You soon understand that you don't need those. It's difficult, but you manage to keep track of what thoughts are yours and which are theirs. Continue. Everyone is here now. The next Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighter's Pass is here. Never mind. We've escaped everything that held us back in life. We don't have any more burdens. You can escape with us. Purest form of existence. Paradise of connection, everyone deserves that. We'll bring all humanity together. Think carefully how to respond. I know I've made that joke, but if we were ever to get like another fighter's patch for Smash Ultimate, who in the world of horror would that be? Maybe something truly awful. I mean, something truly evil. Yeah, that's it. Probably like one of the characters here. It'd probably be like the first character, or maybe Aiko, or even Misaki. Okay. I think the option here is like you can't save everyone. Explain the imminent arrival of the old god. With its limitations, the bulletin could never hope to gather humanity in time. Just how many people are unable to access a computer. As it is, convincing all of humanity to die is impossible. Oh, then we'll have to wait. It's disappointing, but that's alright. When computers advance and everyone can be connected, we'll come back for you. It's a promise, okay? Yeah, unfortunately, that promise will be fulfilled, whether it's with or without me. Because in the future, we'll have social media, meaning that this will be easy. -1? Ooh, that's good. The noise on the other end of the line suddenly cuts out, completely. Still reeling from the mental assault, you find yourself sagging toward the futon. Collapse into it, and sleep soon takes you. Awakened by the sound of the phone ringing up after what just happened, you hesitate to answer. You randomly grab the headset. When you put the phone to your ear, you hear the trembling voice of the girl you met in the village. I can't thank you enough. It was my head, and I nearly... She burst into tears, thanking you over and over. You smiled, relieved. You learned that suicides have come to a sudden and complete halt. But even still, its promise lingers in your mind. How long do you have until it comes back for you? You smothered the thought. For now, it's finished. I think there's like this other let me see, where is that? Oh yeah, one of these backstories that I don't have it unlocked, but if I did choose it, it's asking me to only get ending A, and if I don't, well, the doom will go up. But if I do get ending A with that backstory, then the doom will go down even more than -3. Alright, what sort of thing do you have here? Quick thinking? Running shoes? Discipline? I can re-roll the perks, but that's going to cost some doom. I never actually use that, but only because currently this is like pretty high up there. A little bit more dexterity could help out. I do have like a lot of strength, and I could probably use this. Can't really select that now. Let's go with the extra knowledge. And I can heal myself with discipline. There's some events that require me this thing, which I didn't have at the time. Let's go with some quick thinking. Okay, so I have the baseball baseball bat here, +4 versus this thing is 3. 72 and 95. How much better would this be if I decide to use that? I have like, well, they're now equal. All right, God stirs. Bedded fumes. The air feels heavy, making it hard to breathe. Resting because less effect. Oh, would you look at that? We have a light shadow, a blackened aurora borealis, and some festering fumes. It smells out here. Okay, got the key here. I still got 2 more left. Can't see a thing. Someone is standing in the shadow, watching your door, whoever that could be. Octopus. Okay, let me go grab access my storage. Baseball bat. I won't be needing this. Yeah. I especially don't really need that. Maybe the baseball bat could be useful. I just won't be needing the hunting rifle. Alright. I'm gonna need more stam here. Now let's go ahead and just start a new mission here. Guess I've already spent that. Show must go on. Let's go to the perilous parable of the peculiar painting. Perilous parable of peculiar painting. A damp-looking letter addressed to you arrived this morning. Mamiya Ichiro, a famous painter you were once a huge fan of, has replied to a message you sent him last summer. I did? Okay, so how do I pronounce the name? Mamiya? Something like that. Mamiya? Sure. He thanked you for the letter and invited you to his mansion. Going to witness the creation of his true masterpiece, he wrote. Is it something truly evil? Just how could you decline? Alright, where to start off with here? You finally arrived at the mansion's gate. The Mamiya mansion. You're afraid you will never be able to remove the lingering musty smell of wetlands from your clothes. Now, where is everyone? I don't know, somewhere over here? Mansion foyer. Investigating mansion. Cold trail. Following a suspicious person, you enter an old rundown mansion. Is the mansion I'm in rundown? Stinks like spoiled milk, and has only 2 doors, one of which you came through. Can't see the strange man anywhere. Oh, I have a flashlight though. Search the room. Ooh, there's nothing really important here, but you think you might be able to use one of the items you find. So I found a library book. Long overdue. Heavy book. What did they cover? Long overdue. Use? Yeah, sure, use that. All it did was just give me like more XP here. Did I just read that? Okay, you continue your search. While walking through the empty mansion, you can hear something rustling in the bushes behind the building. Investigating forest. The trees overhead block the sunlight, and you begin to feel gloomy. -2. I just got +2. Oh, hey there. Crouching next to a moss-covered stone is a woman. Hello? Are you here for Ichiro-san's showcase of the newest painting? Yes. Dangerous here. Where are my manners? My name is Amy, and I'm a curator working for the art gallery in Chiwakawa. Amy smiles. Ichiro-san is somewhere in the mansion, I'm sure. I'll help you look for him, but I want to catalog these, she says, pointing at the rock. The markings are unique to this region, I've been told. While you're here, I'm going to go ahead and investigate the stream with you. I don't even have the Ryoko ally. I have Kyoko, but not Ryoko. You have a feeling that you're being watched, and when you hear a branch snapping, you quickly turn around. There is someone standing in the trees, just a few meters away. Okay, I think one of these is like either a strength or dex check. Start running. Success! +1. You make it to the edge of the wood scared, but safe. Alright. 78%. You hear the sound of glass breaking somewhere in the mansion. Painting studio? Uh-oh. You'd stick together in this weird mansion. What? Move the coaster to look around the room. Crouch down and press your head against the locked door. Trying to see anything through the keyhole. It's so dark you can barely make out your shapes. Okay, find a way to turn the lights on. Is it really just from this thing? Okay. Amy is here. Suddenly, what? Scorching sun. That must be new then. A heat wave continues with record temperatures. Continue your investigation takes more and more effort. Oh man, how did it become really hot? Isn't it night right now? There are countless paintings hung on the walls of this mansion. All of them show alien landscapes and weird humanoids dancing around in circles. I think there was like let's see, there was a perk that allowed me to do like art studies or something. That may help with some of these. You don't recognize any of them, but the technique used is unmistakable. Ichiro-san painted these. Okay, so who am I gonna look at? Sticking together with Amy here. Continued to catalog the arc. Ah, no, cadaver theater. Corpses are strung up on wires like macabre marionettes with painted smiles and rosy cheeks. This is not helping. Countless paintings hung on the walls of this mansion. Show alien landscapes and weird humanoid dancing around in circles. Where does any of them? But the technique used is unmistakable. Yeah? Board up building. While you're here too. Catalog the art. Self-therapy. I don't think I have that. I think only Mimi knows this one right here. The room layout of this place doesn't make any sense. I've been trying to leave this mansion, but each door leads to the same musty hallway. I start to panic. Ooh, I succeeded. Decided to follow the wall on your left. When you touch it with your head, you hear a click sound, and a hidden door appears in front of you. A way out. Oh, hell yeah. It's more like, secret room here. Alright. Finally, you find a key in one of the desk drawers. You head towards the private rooms, hoping to find the painter himself. Alright, we'll go to the private room, and Amy's there. Thanks for staying with me. What is this? In the middle of a room, you see a man tied to a chair. You rush in to help. When you remove his gag, though, the man starts shouting curses and ancient prophecies. You fall onto the floor, your mind flooded with unspeakable images as the man slowly stands up, completely ignoring the chair you were seemingly tied to. How would you do that? How is the guy tied to? Like the back of the chair? Or directly onto the chair? Huh. Wait, what? Ooh, cold member. Oh no, the Doom! Ooh, this is real bad. Oh, this should be easy, honestly. My allies have like, 10. I have a lot of allies here. Go for it. Take that. There's a weird guy right here. Wait, what's that? A curious statuette. This is new. While held in the inventory? Huh, nice. Cult magic. Alright. Oh, what the hell? You instantly grab Amy, who almost faints at the sight of the room you both enter. Every visible surface is covered in obscene paintings and grotesque monster faces. And who's this guy? Ichiro-san sits alone in front of an empty canvas. Ichiro-san smiles when he notices you two. Ah, my biggest fan and Miss Amy are both here. He stands up and comes closer, looking at you from behind his dark glasses. Would you please be kind and wait in the foyer? I need Miss Amy to help me with the latest painting. You surprised but doesn't say anything. Well, no, I'm gonna stay here. I still have like something evil here. Oh yeah, that one. There's the hot bath perk. I'm thinking that would give me more here. Give me some extra reasoning here. No, you can't leave Amy with that creepy man, no matter how famous he is. Well, I'm not gonna leave with you, especially since you have blood on your face. You quickly go back to the room and gasp. Ichiro-san prepares to stab the unconscious Amy. Ichiro-san looks at you and smiles. You can't stop my work now. The painted monster reaches out from the canvas and grabs the surprised Ichiro-san by his neck. No, this is not what was supposed to happen. Oh, hell. The ultimate creation. Oh my god, the reasoning is so high. Let's see, I have an 80% chance to hit that. I could probably, let's see, 77 or 44. Oh yeah, that's much better. I can do that with this one. What is this thing, though? Okay. I could just about... There's 30% on this one, though. Where was that one thing? Let's see, it's not the dodge. Probably do that, yeah. Try and dodge this. And attack. Ooh, I dodged the attack. Do it again. Dodging is better than trying to block that. Yeah, half of that would be pretty good. I'm still gonna try and dodge that. Attack. Suck down my life. Ooh, with only one health left. Prepare the attack and make sure this is the last of it. My allies, attack them! Strike! Surround the enemy, you got him. Resolve the combat, huh? There's the hot bath perk. Proved resting at home. Oh yeah, I could have gotten that for that one thing. Outdoorsman. This is what I was looking for. Leadership? Alright, so increase the perception. Or charisma. Yeah, this'll do. Outdoorsman, I'm gonna need that. Resting at home sounds good for the next investigation. Yeah, that could help out. Oh yeah, yeah, the one with the recluse. It doesn't actually help. If only that actually works out. Actually, yeah, I'm still gonna use that. Outdoorsman. I witnessed this little event when I was looking at the TV, and I have to explore the forest. If I had that one event, I would say do it still, maybe once or twice. Yeah. Resolve the combat here, but I've already just about got it. New ally, huh? Hey, look, there's not enough room here. Amy. Gallery curator. Completing the mystery gains one reason. Thanks for saving me. Alright. You managed to finally defeat the horrible eldritch being and destroy the canvas it used as a portal. It's a portal, you say? Suspecting the eldritch being will use other canvases to return, you and Amy both take the time to burn every painting in the mansion. Hopefully, Ichiro-san's legacy will soon be forgotten. Let's see, rewards for solving the painting, huh? Defeated, yeah. Some extra. More reason to stamina, that's good. And I get $1. Alright. Old God stirs. The riots. That is not useful here. And it all looks weird here. It's covered in a thick fog. One more here. Let's see. I still have this as like one more knowledge, as long as it's in my inventory. There's some weirdo there. What's that? The T thing. Okay, let's see. I'd shower. I would like more reason out of this. Ghost Grey Mist. And nothing house. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Let's see, that's the last one. And I've already got those last two. Oh yeah, and I still do have like the... Let's see. You can't really see that here. The ritual to banish the ghost starts off with bow bow. Alright. I don't really have any of these ready because I've already kind of passed it when I was looking at it. Back to with the recluse again. Well, you don't get much normalcy in your life these days. Today was supposed to be just that. You've been planning to take today to distress before your next investigation. Instead, you woke to find yourself trapped inside your own apartment. Walls have grown over the door and windows, leaving no exit. Looking through the peephole, you yell and call out at the passing neighbors, but your cries fall on deaf ears. Who could have done this to you? More importantly, how are you going to get out of here? I'm stuck in my room. Again. For the third time in a row. I'm going to need more coffee. My throat is feeling a bit too parched from this. The windows are covered in a thick layer of drywall, with only shallow cavities. Front doors are much better. There must be a way out, right? Well, there isn't any. Just waste another day. It's going to buy like one doom at a time. The clogged drain. When you go to use the bathroom, you notice there's a clump of hair coming up the sink drain. You're certain that it's not yours. Well, with only one option, I gotta pull it out. Oh, luck success. You tug the strand up out of the drain, only to find a few coins tied to the end of the hair. You pocket the money and try not to think about it. Okay, so why was their hair just tied around the money? Especially since it was a few clumps of hair. If I failed that would actually just be the hair just pulling itself back down the drain. Spend all your time searching the apartment for a way out, but you're already exhausted. Wallpaper and paint spreading out the door's edge. How hard you try, the door refuses to budge. At least you can't get through either. And whoever is behind in the shadows in the hallway here has a bat. Alright, go ahead and waste another day. Even something truly evil can't really get there either. Another bath? You know what? I should have just got that. Alright, take a bath. Give me more reasoning. Your sleep schedule is starting to drift. Just seemed to slip past you. And the day is over before you know it. Looking through the peephole and all that, we have this thing. Weird drawing stuck to your door. It's right here, and it's behind the desk. Alright, wasting another day. Mail day. When you stop by home to pick up your lunch. How did you manage to get out of the door? They really should, we should give me some events that are involve being in the house. Read them. Yeah, I'll read the letters. But I get some more money out of it because my luck has gotten it. Sweet. It seems you have won a small amount of money. I got a lot of money now. And I can't really spend it since I'm inside the door. Huh. The kitchen. Nice. An extra $2. Or whatever sort of funding they could be. Too bad I can't spend that money since I'm stuck inside this house. You still change clothes every day, but there's no point if you're not going outside. Still, you don't see anything of interest in the hallway today, except for this weirdo. Read all the books and watch all your VHS tapes 3 times over. I remember when I had like 2 VHS tapes. It's like when I was 4. Oh no, wait, when I was 6, yeah. I just kept watching this because it was, well, it's all I had at the time, but it was one of my favorite movies to watch. The Love Bug and Inspector Gadget. Man, I do still love that one scene with Matthew Broderick just jumping out of the window. Most likely his stunt double. Your pantry's starting to run out of easy meals. You don't have any urge to cook. I'll go ahead and waste another day. Kind donation. Another one again? You're giving me more money. You find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who has been watching you. Is it something truly evil? Why did they give me money? And how the hell did they get inside my house? My apartment building? when all the walls are, well, all the windows and doors have been walled in. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. Oh, hell. Just how did this envelope end up in your bedroom? Yeah, how? You're running out of ways to keep yourself busy. The boredom makes you want to beat your head against the wall. Your room here. Alright. Check behind the desk. I found a stuffed toy, but there's no room in my inventory here. Okay, go ahead and storage here and just... Okay, just place this in here because I don't really need this. Stuffed toy. On use. +1 curse removal? I don't really have a curse. Alright. Nothing in here. Nothing over there. Nothing here either. And you can't see anything anymore. Well, I've already looked through that. Waste another day. The doom is just going up. By one, you know? No access to outside world means you only have so much food to eat. Deep in the back of your pantry, you discover a rusty can of meat. How long has this thing been there? How long this has... What the... there's an extra this in this sentence here. How long has this thing been in there? In here. I mean, the can, it smells fine, but... Alright, go ahead and eat it. Success. Strength check. I have 10 out of this. It's not exactly a pleasant meal, but meat definitely shouldn't be this crunchy. But food is food. I don't want crunchy meat. Unless I seared it. What am I doing with a stuffed toy, a curious statuette, and handcuffs? And a flashlight. Your mind is hazy. It's all blurred together. You just want to sleep. You're beginning to doubt this door will ever open. It's better that way. What were you doing again? Look behind the shelves? Let me guide your hand. What is that? You should live here and all that. I already read this a while ago, too. Back in the room here, and nothing else. I've always wondered why my character has like this poster of someone in their underwear, especially when it's looking at the lower half. I have much of an apple. I'll go ahead and waste another day. You've encountered next move. Well, at least these little events, specifically this one where I'm in the bath, make a lot more sense. As you prepare to bath, do you think about the possible leads so far? I need the ice one. I need to do the cold one so I can get more reasoning. Ooh, this time's a success. Oh wait, that's just XP. Alright, that's fine. Now, what's over here? There's something about the wall. Approach the wall. As you get closer, you notice this thin cracks in the wall. Above the bed, something dark, glistening red pulsates inside. The cracks move like lips, and the apartment whispers to you, "Just lay down." You hear wooden support beams creak as the walls flex, reaching toward you from all sides. "And let me take care of you." I can either prepare for combat or sacrifice the toy, which I do have. The wall opens even further and deeper. A girl lies curled up inside of the apartment's womb. I just wanted you to be safe here. What did I do? Why won't you just stay? Well, here she is again. Nicely wheezing. There's like so much I can do with this. Okay, let's see what I can do. Let's see. Where is that one? Brace myself for some reasoning, or try and dodge that. Dodge whatever you have here and go with... Okay. Bow, bow. Clap, clap. Oh, damn it. Then in here. 2 bows and 3 claps. I guess that could work. I was trying to dodge to see if this could help out, but let's try this out. First 2 in the sequence is bow, bow. And the next 3 is whatever it could be. Let's try with claps. Bow, bow. Clap, clap, clap. Oof. 2 rituals, right? It's clap, clap. I mean, it's bow, 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 bow. Alright then. Gotcha! Are you kidding? Yes. It's the opposite of when I did that the first time. uh, no effing way. Yes. Successfully banished the ghost. Bubba. Alright. Well, I got like 15% chance here. Art knowledge. That's what I was needed. Hot bath again. I could do some more resting here. I could use more reasoning. Improved. Yeah, but it's nearly too late for that. I need to save up at least 10% so I can be able to reach at the top of it. Perception could help. This is what I could use for that. Okay, so perception's good already. So add more charisma. This thing is going so bow bow, bow bow bow. If I find another ghost to fight, that's the banishment ritual there. Plushy toy. Yeah. Inside that plush toy is this thing. An expression of agony overtakes the girl's face. Her hair gets tangled into the apartment's churning guts. Her flesh begins to melt apart. She arches her back in a voiceless scream until her pale body finally collapses in on itself. When you stumble out of the room, things seem to have returned to normal, and your door can open again. Relieved, you take the chance to go out for a walk. Only a few hours later do you return to the bedroom and find a lump beneath your bed's covers. What is this lump? Peeling back, oh yeah, the plush toy there. Flesh toy. That's weird. No, don't say it like that. Peeling back to the sheets reveals the toy that you had destroyed. The pieces held together with sections of pulsating flesh. Beside its body is a small note. I'll always keep you safe. Got ending B out of that. Still reaching. Emmy here gives me like +1 reason, and Raiko gives me $1. What am I doing with $1? Old God stirs. Winds of plague. A weird epidemic keeps staff at the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost you more. What the hell? Oh, the winds of the plague. This all looks... okay. Now, take that out, and here we go. Looks like I won't be able to get back here now, because 81%. Take a bath, real quickly. Give me more reasoning. Okay. There's only like one thing left to do. Max reason, I get that. Does this help out if I have you here? Where's this? Yeah, I should not really have that on. Did give you some like more reasoning, but this I don't really want to. Okay, just put that in the storage for now. The storage of what I need from this. I don't know which one I want. Probably baseball bat. I'll keep this with me. The snake knife is better here. I have so much stamina here. I need more reasoning. Alright, here we go. Right to the lighthouse for this one last thing. Oh, this lighthouse has been closed down for longer than you can remember. Alright, multiple padlocks prevent you from entering the building, and I need 5 of them. Open padlock A, padlock B, C, D, and finally E. Alright. Into the lighthouse we go. And thanks to the Heart of Darkness, there's 5 floors instead of 4, I think. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you 2 things. That whoever or whatever is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this building, and that you should run away from this place as far and fast as you can. Afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing these stairs. I could rest. I'm already at like this, but the stam could, the reason could be. Just start climbing. The stairs with something truly evil. Rest. I think I'm fine here. If I know this right, since I have, the only thing I don't have is charisma here. Yeah. When I'm in the lighthouse, the skill checks only require me to have 8 or more of any particular stat here. Trail of blood, knives. Following the winding staircase, you'll find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked. When you notice an electrical cable, it seems to connect the door to a hole inside the central pillar. There's a switch inside. You'll have to risk getting cut by numerous glass shards and knives. I think this one's more of a dexterity check. You managed to locate the door switch while avoiding the knives and glass shards. Buzz, the gate door opens. Is that going up by 1 or 2? Trial of blood, electricity. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped by a metal gate. A tiny page nailed to the gate explains that opening the gate will require you to grab 2 metal rods. One box is a natural conductor. You will power up the gate. Well, I'm not really grabbing O's knowledge check, this one. You're about to grab the rods when you notice the dials and the buttons. You toy with them for a bit before adjusting both voltage and current, so it's safe for you to grab them. I get myself more XP. Climbing up the stairs, climbing up the stairs. Trial of blood, acid. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. A cable that should be powering it is currently disconnected. The power box itself is covered in weird, moist goo. Just handling the fumes make your eyes itch and water. But to power the gate, you'll need to discover the faulty plug. Why does it look like there's someone or something looking at me through this power box? Looks like an eye. Well, strength check successful. Weird goo burns your fingers, but you quickly manage to separate the faulty plug and connect the proper cable. But as the gate opens, climb up the stairs. Climb up the stairs with something truly evil. Oh, I have a flashlight. This works. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped by darkness. A thick black cloud is obscuring your vision, and you can swear something is waiting for you inside of it. And who could that something be? Something truly evil? The light source seems to somehow repel the darkness. Well, yeah, that's obvious. That's how light works. You flash the light into dark, it becomes light. And you continue to climb the staircase, safe. I'm climbing up. Oh yeah, her. Conspirated delinquent girl. I need 1 more charisma for this to work. Alright. You're stopped by a girl wearing dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further, she says, reaching for her bag. It's too late anyway. You would simply take a step back when you notice a knife in her hand. You have to think fast. Try to reason with her. I don't have enough charisma though, because I need literally 1 more. You try to talk her into allowing you to pass, but suddenly she raised the knife and sliced right across her own throat, nearly decapitating herself. You carefully step over her body. -2 reason. I'll climb up the stairs, and I've reached the top. Oh, I'm not there yet. How many did I have to go through? I think this is like 4 or 5 already. Alright. Garbled memories. Following the winding staircase, you are... Stop. Wait a minute. Someone broke into your apartment, stole all the clues and newspaper clippings, and pinned them here. The more you study them, you discover you can't remember any of them, except 1. Okay, so which was the second one? Okay. I did the eerie episode first. It must be the... Yeah, this one. Yeah. Correct. With the newspaper clipping, in case you seem to remember, the tiny button, and I press it. Buzzer gate. I also got this. So yeah, I got like another one. I'm level 6 right now. Well, it's, yeah. This would have helped with that one. Give me the hot bath and charisma. Well, I got the hot bath. There's no reason to rest up here. Now I'm at the top. The dark cloud swirls around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? No, just in time. Kick that marble statue down. As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse on the floor. I guess I didn't have meet something truly evil after all. I mean, it was close, I just needed one more. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You managed to stop the ritual awakening the eldritch old god. But what's done is done. It will stir in its slumber again and again until the stars are right once more. Congratulations! You are safe! For now. Well, there you go. Huh. I thought there would be some combat I had to do, or at least fight Takahashi, that one cultist that's gonna block in my way. You know what? I have handcuffs. I could have possibly done something there. Congratulations! You survived! Level 7. Let's see, in this run I managed to solve 5 mysteries, saw 1 new event, 10 new enemies, and 1 new achievement. Oh, there. That there's like the end of this game. I wonder what's next on the list here. First, I want to check this out. The extras here, so look at my achievements list here. Let's see. Defeat an enemy with a baseball bat, I did that. Just so you know, what do I know? I'm only halfway there. You were 1 away from encountering it. Yes, I know. From encountering something truly evil. It's just a rare event that could have happened at any time. It didn't show up. Almost there. I just needed 1 more. Let's see. If only I can get that one. Had 30 cigarettes in the inventory. Alright, 2 curses. Standing at the next bit with once or twice. Oh, you want me to do that? Huh. Could that have happened? Alright. I mean, I didn't really need to. I was just more concerned with the doom just racking up. I guess it would have just been like +6 doom if I did that twice. Oh yeah, that would have been one spot where I could have found that. Let's see, where were you? There you are. Unlock Miku. Mail Day had a chance to. Oh yeah, the Mail Day. Maria. Let's see, Zekast. Yumiko. Dude, what? Let's see, guide spells if I can do that. This is what I need. Both baseball bats. Alright. Let me go look at that character. Where are you? Yeah, just randomize that for now, because I just want to look at this. Okay, Shibukawa and all that. Come on, click right to it. There you are. Didn't you say... Huh. Miku, the Rioter. Doom grants various bonuses. Latest misfit. Keen on spreading chaos. Protect your hometown, even if only for our selfish reasons. Alright. Hi!
No.
They all... I was just looking at Miku right here saying that from Korea. Just a deeper hi. Okay, new character unlocked, Miku. Not Hatsune Miku, well, she does have the twin tails, but more of a rebellious misfit. Extra strength, but less perception.
No.
That's wrong. Strength and knowledge. But strength and perception. Alright.